I've definitely learned how to compromise more, which is something you have to understand when you partner with people in business. Always someone to think about going home to, and something for me to not only be brave for what I want to do for humanity, but also to be more protective of myself for my family.
Guess what? Kanye West has just dropped his new album, Vultures 2, and it's already causing a huge stir. You might remember that Kanye's last big project was Vultures 1, which got a lot of attention when it came out. But here's the twist. Every time Kanye has tried to follow up with a sequel in the past, he's usually scrapped it before it ever saw the light of day. So when Kanye suddenly disappeared from the spotlight after being super active early in 2024, many people thought Vultures 2 might never come out. They dropped the first song, Slide, on Kanye's website, Yeezy.com, and then live-streamed the entire album on YouTube. The album became available on music streaming services shortly after. But in true Kanye style, he surprised everyone by releasing the album at 4 AM on a Saturday. That's right, just when everyone was expecting him to drop something else, he came out with Vultures 2, and it's already making waves in the music world. But sources like Genius.com and Careful Listening reveal some collaborators. The album includes Lil Wayne on Lifestyle, Don Toliver, and several others. Notably, the closing track, My Soul, features Big TC, and intriguingly, veteran rocker Todd Rundgren, though it's unclear what Rundgren contributed to. Kodak Black and Playboi Carti on Field Trip, Future on Promotion and Dead, the latter with Lil Durk, and Lil Baby on Forever Rolling. Some songs from Vulture 2 had appeared in previous projects or public listening events, such as Donda 2 and the unreleased Yandhi. This raises questions about whether some of the album's collaborations were recorded before or after Kanye's controversial comments from October 2022. So what's the deal with this album? Well, it's as wild as the story of how it came out. Let's go into it and see what makes this album both exciting and a bit puzzling. First, let's look at where Kanye is in his career right now. Earlier this year, Kanye released his album Vultures 1. It was a huge success and made waves in the rap world. People were excited, and it seemed like Kanye was at the top of his game. But as time went on, some people started to think that Vultures 1 didn't hold up as well as they expected. Critics and fans began to joke that Kanye might be past his prime, and not as relevant as before. This kind of talk can be tough for any artist, especially someone as famous as Kanye. Now, with the release of Vultures 2, Kanye has a big chance to prove himself again. This new album is his opportunity to show that he's still a leading figure in hip-hop. Besides, this is what some people have been saying. It's his moment to silence the critics and remind everyone why he's such an important artist in the music industry. Vultures 2 is an interesting mix of highs and lows. On one side, it's clear that Kanye West put a lot of effort into this album. He included some unreleased tracks from his older projects like Yandhi and Donda, as well as some never-been-heard-before material. This is pretty impressive because Kanye has a lot of music that has never been released before. This album includes interpolations of Leon Bridges' River and the 5 Stair Steps' Ooh Child. A representative for Bridges mentioned that they hadn't approved the use of his song, and the publisher for Ooh Child hasn't confirmed if they granted permission. The track Field Trip also features a sample from Portishead's 2008 song Machine Gun, which has sparked controversy. Portishead's Jeff Barrow criticized this on social media, recalling a similar issue with The Weeknd's use of the same beat years earlier. Earlier this year, Kanye faced legal trouble for using Donna Summer's I Feel Love on Vultures 1 without permission. The song was eventually removed from streaming services after the Summer estate sued him. The release of Vultures 2 has been a long and bumpy road. Originally announced in January, it was meant to come out in March, but missed that date. A May 3 release was also delayed, and there were several cancelled listening events. Finally, the album was released unexpectedly, with many fans and media speculating about its arrival. But there are also some problems with the album.
There's a little bit of Lamborghini in everything I do.
Alright. So
Yeezy is the Lamborghini of shoes. Well, that's what people need to realize about artists and people who dedicate their life and go to the hospital and back to bring joy, that they should be loved.
Not every song feels complete. For example, take the track 530. The beginning of the song is fantastic, with great beats and lyrics. However, the second half of the song is where things go off track. Kanye starts mumbling, and it becomes clear that the song was left unfinished. This is disappointing because the first part of the track was so strong and promising. So, while Vultures 2 has some great moments and showcases Kanye's effort and creativity, it also has some issues. Some songs feel incomplete, which can be frustrating for listeners who are excited about the album. Overall, Vultures 2 has its strengths and weaknesses, making it a mix of really good parts and some that need more work. On the bright side, Vultures 2 has some standout moments. The opening track, Slide, is a real highlight. It's dramatic and well crafted, and many people think that it's one of the best songs Kanye has ever created. Another great track is River, which features Young Thug. This song is beautifully done and takes listeners on a unique musical journey. One major problem is the mixing quality. For example, the track Sky City has a lot of potential but is let down by the use of AI to mimic Kanye's voice. The result is a robotic and unnatural sound that doesn't match the rest of the song. It's confusing why Kanye chose to use AI in this way when he could have just re-recorded the vocals himself for a more authentic feel. Another issue is with the final track, My Soul. This song is meant to be a powerful and emotional ending to the album, but poor mixing makes it fall short. Instead of leaving a strong impression, the track feels flat and like a missed chance to end the album on a high note. All the mixing problems with these tracks take away from the album's overall quality and make some of the songs feel incomplete or unsatisfying. One of the major strengths of Vultures 2 is Kanye's knack for creating memorable and innovative tracks. The album features some standout moments where Kanye's creativity shines through. Songs like the intro track Slide and the collaboration with Young Thug on River are prime examples of his ability to produce captivating and high-quality music.
You know, if I see something, I see an opportunity, I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're all gonna die one day.
Yeah, it's true.
So we live like that. Live like you could die tomorrow.
For the first time in his career, people are questioning whether Kanye can still deliver the innovative and influential music he is known for. It's disappointing because we know he has the ability to create extraordinary work, but it seems like he isn't always putting in the efforts required to make that happen. So what do you think about Vultures 2? It's definitely a unique album with a mix of great songs and frustrating moments. I'm excited to hear what you all have to say about it. Thanks for being with me till the end, and I can't wait to hear your thoughts. If you liked the story, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Stay tuned for more updates and stories. Until next time.